Where are you from originally?
I was born in Jersey City and lived there through my childhood till I was about in 4th grade, I believe. We moved to Branchburg, New Jersey, and lived in a lot of different places over the years, pretty much out of a suitcase, you know, for about 15, 20 years as a touring musician, and ended up in Milford, New Jersey, right by the Delaware River.
That's really cool. It's beautiful.
That's where I'm at now.
Yeah, lovely. You have a family there, I guess?
Yes, I have a wife and 2 children. When I was very young in Jersey City, my mom used to take us to the parades, and I didn't know why, but when the drums would go by, I would just get really crazy. You know, the big bass drums would just move something inside there, and I didn't know at the time why that was, and it just was, you know, chalked up to just me being a little strange, which, you know, in my family. And then, you know, my first encounter with a drum set was finding a drum set outside of someone's apartment, and a friend of mine and myself ended up smashing it up because we must have seen it on TV somewhere that that's what you do with a drum set. And we smashed it up, and the people who owned it, apparently they had set it out to go get their car and load up into their car for a gig, and came back to find that their drum set was in pieces. Well, I consider myself an artist first, a musician second, and a drummer third. So influence-wise, I'm influenced from everyone from MC Escher, Salvador Dali, and music. You know, musically, gosh, I grew up in I was a child in the '60s, and the radio played so much of a wide variety of music. So you can hear the Beatles one day, or one minute, and hear a Brazilian, you know, girl from Ipanema. So there was, and the funk and the soul music. So a lot of different kind of things, and I was drawn to Latin music as the neighborhood we lived in Jersey City had a lot of Latin people, you know, various descents. Bonk has been, with Bonk, I have been working on my 3rd release as a solo artist, adding my 2 friends, Eddie and Tony, for these summer shows that we've been doing this year, has just put that project on hold, and we're working on recording some music live and in the studio for release with the 3 of us on it. Ed Garibaldi, hello. Tony Kroposki, they're going to be joining me today, and we've been doing these summer shows in the Bonk Trio. I also need Imaginary Numbers with Mike Reeves and Alyssa Capo. I would call this original tribal trance music, and it's basically it's all original. Although it does draw from various influences, there are the obvious African influences, obviously, because we play Afro-Cuban style drums, instrument-wise. However, there are influences in the songs, such as Dream Theater, parts that we steal from groups like that. There's parts that we steal from Sergio Mendes, and
And come join us. What's your ingredient for Stone Soup?
Definitely good food, good music, and good friends.
That's great.
With those 3 things, you don't need anything else.